G'day, this is Lucia. Welcome to my art channel and thanks for being here. In today's video I am working on a mixed media piece. I'm using a 30cm 12-inch plywood circle, and what I'm proposing to do is to first gesso the plywood as it's very absorbent and therefore may buckle once paint is added. I've covered the back with newspaper to keep it clean. As I said, I will gesso the plywood and then paint the background using some pale colours in a Dutch pour method. Then I will draw a picture onto the substrate and add some texture paste to create a 3D look. So without further ado, let's get started. I will just speed this part up. Okay, I will leave that to dry and then I'll be back to add the base. Okay, and we are back. The gesso has dried and I'm about to add the Dutch pour background. The colours are all Dutch pour consistency, which is really thin, and the colours are all custom made. Gorgeous sky blue, isn't she gorgeous? This lovely lime green. And this interesting pale greyish green. I'm also adding some cell activator in Amsterdam white, titanium white. So let's get started with the next stage. Okay, that part is done. Now we will wait until this is dried. I will leave it overnight and tomorrow I will sketch a drawing on it. I'm thinking a lily, but we'll see. And we are back. It's perfectly dry, as I've left it for a few days to dry, just to ensure that it is. So I can then draw on it. So this is what it looks like dry. So this is the right way up because I've marked it. Now I've drawn some pictures of the arum lilies growing in my garden. I've drawn them on baking paper, so if I make a mistake I can then rub them out without affecting the canvas. I'm going to trace them onto the canvas like so. I just want to position it in the right spot. It's the luxury of using the baking paper. There's some leaves. I've drawn some other lilies and leaves in different directions that I will add to the main one. As usual, I've drawn inspiration from my garden. These are photos of my garden. As you can see, the leaves are huge. I primarily have snow whites and green goddess in the arum lily species. I never knew until recently that the arum lily is poisonous and that it causes eczema, dermatitis and swelling of the throat. Mind you, now I know why when I do the weeding in the garden or I cut the flowers for the vases, I suffer from skin conditions and sinuses. I couldn't work out what plant was causing it until now. This is why in some parts of Australia they are seen as weeds. I can't help liking them. I also have calla lilies that look the same but are smaller and come in a variety of colours. They are just gorgeous. And I have so many different varieties of lilies in my garden. They are so beautiful. Too bad they're poisonous. I'm just going to speed this part up now. Okay, here is a close-up of the drawing. Hopefully you can see it. In the next stage, I will mix up some modelling paste and we'll first outline the drawing and then fill it in with the texture paste. And we are back. This time we are going to do the texture stage. Now, I'm proposing to use a softer texture than I usually do. I'm going to mix some different texture paste with dimensional paint, such as this white gesso texture, which is quite soft, and this multi-purpose filler, which is thicker. I've also got some impasto gel, should I need it, but I may not use it yet, and some ordinary gesso too, but I may not use the last two, but I will add the dimensional paint. For the sake of the length of this video, I'm going to speed things up a bit now. Just going to outline the leaf, then I'm going to fill it in. Then I'll come back and sculpture the leaf. Now, because the texture is very soft, it may not do what I want it to do, but let's just see where it takes us. I'm going to leave this part of the video in real time so you can see what a slow process this is. Just speeding this up now. Okay, I'm done. Because it's so thick, it will take a few days to dry, methinks. Because it's so soft, if I add the flour now, it may blend with the green. So I'm going to leave it to dry, and then I'll be back to do the flour. I'll bring you down now so you can have a closer up look. I think it needs a tad more sculpting in some places, like here. So I'll probably do this off camera though. And we are back. Now we're going to craft the lily part of this piece. It's been 24 hours and it has dried quite well actually. I'm now going to mix up the texture paste for the lily, so I'll speed this a little bit up. Again, I will leave a little bit of this in real time so you can see how time consuming this bit is. Not so much in the adding of the texture, but more so in the sculpting part. Okay, this part is done, so I will let it dry overnight again, and then I will be back to add some paint for shadows and definition and to add colour to the stamens. I'll bring the camera down so you can have a close-up. Here she is in her full glory. At this point, it may need some more sculpting, but it's too soft to do it at the moment. As she starts to dry, I will come back off camera and define some of those areas that need it. And then, as I said earlier, when it's fully dry, I will paint in the light and shadows to give it further definition and paint in the stamens as well. And we are back on the final run now. I'm going to add the paint to add shadow and light and colour the stamens. This is a bit of a long process, so I'm going to speed this part up.
I keep a photograph in which we were in love, caught in your eyes, waiting for the sunrise. I barely even knew who you were. What did you do? I didn't care, 'cause you were perfect, I swear. But somebody told me that it's over. I know it's true. You made me happy for a while. I remember fleeting times when we slept on top of cars. Now I don't know you, you don't know me too. I remember fleeting times when we watched the sparks of fire. Now I don't know you, you don't know me too. Stars shone in our eyes like the lights of fireflies. We were obsessed and we felt warmth in our chests. Your heart was full of dreams. It made you feel extreme. Give me a sign if you keep it in mind. But somebody told me that it's over. I know it's true. You made me happy for a while. I remember fleeting times when we slept on top of cars. Now I don't know you, you don't know me too. I remember fleeting times when we watched the sparks of fire. Now I don't know you, you don't know me too. We knew we'd be forever young. Now I don't know you, you don't know me too. I knew that love would never die. Now everybody's on their own. If I could see you now, you would stand out from the crowd, and maybe you would notice me. Then our eyes would meet. I would feel my heart beat when you looked and smiled at me. Back then our love was so strong. We wanted this to go on, but now it's only a pleasant memory. If I could see you now, you would stand out from the crowd, but you would not even notice me. I remember fleeting times when we slept on top of cars. Now I don't know you, you don't know me too. I remember fleeting you to know me too. We were riding through the woods with our bikes. We got scared when it got darker at night, 'cause everyone was missing safety lights. So we tried to use a flashlight